What's up? We got a great show for you today. Actually, this is episode 1. This is our premiere. We have a great guest today. His name is Newton Mullis. He's a great guy. He's a former DJ. He's broadcasted sports, broadcasted classic rock. Really cool guy. Great story. Stay tuned, and it's going to be good. Alright, what's up? We're just gonna check up on the Junkyard, see if anything's changed. I don't have anything selling really. I got a lot of people looking at my stuff. And I got one guy who did buy something from Puerto Rico. And I got really confused on the shipping. And also, is that the money? Wait. Oh, yeah, that's that Puerto Rico guy. I have 6 unsold items. 1 sold. Because he never paid me, I think. This is kind of hard to figure out, man. People are watching my stuff. I have it ridiculously cheap to bid for. Like, I don't even have a bid. I mean, people are viewing it, they're not watching my stuff, but look, like, I don't think so. I put a graphing calculator on there for $10. Very good. Who wouldn't want that? DVDs are old. That was kind of a dumb idea. A DVD player, I mean, you can get the DVD player and the DVD for $11. It's a brand new, what do you call it? Flask. Got this at a brand new, man. It's still got the clippy thing on there and everything, man. Look at that. Like, maybe, wait, starting bid was $9.25. I'm marking my shit down. I got some books on eBay. I'm gonna have to brush up a little. The DVDs were a bad idea. Somebody brought it to my attention that I should be careful about using sterling silver. Cause I didn't know if it was or not. They're like, is it sterling silver? Is it $9.25? We'll get better at this. This is, I don't know. Okay, alright, and back to the show.
Make them. Yeah.
That's
cool.
cool.
Can you see out there?
What's that?
Out there?
Yeah.
Can you see outside? Put the camera outside.
Yeah.
You know where, you know where, Mudville Grill is?
No.
Yeah, we're over by Mudville Grill.
Okay.
Let me see. I need to listen to my music. Put some Steely Dan in there or something.
That's important.
Yeah. Who's all in here? Just you and me?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Got you a video room going.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
I'll let you see my car I'm driving now. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Show you. It's mine.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's I got it. Yeah, it's a Jetta.
Okay, cool. I like. Oh, nice. Very nice. You like
Very
it?
nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Got to drive something good when you're doing the teal shirt report.
Right? You do. Yeah. How's that going for you?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Over 2,600 listens.
Oh, cool. Good.
Ed?
Yeah. How can we find you? On BigJReport.com.
It's all it's on all the platforms, all the podcast platforms.
Oh, okay. I see.
I mean, I can put some of the stuff on. I can actually put some of the stuff on YouTube also.
Yeah.
I have one of the companies I do it with, Buzzsprout. They have a thing that you can make little YouTube videos for like 60 seconds long or something.
Okay.
And put it on there. Where are you at now?
I'm at home right now. It's cold outside.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Is what's his name over there? Dave? Dirty Dan, I mean?
Yeah, Dan, that's right.
Remember Dirty Dan?
Steely Dan. What was that band you were telling me about? Was it Motorhead?
You like Steely Dan?
Yeah, it sounds good. I would listen to it.
Yeah. It's him, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I like Steely Dan.
Yeah.
I got my paycheck in my pocket now.
Nice. That's a good day. I don't get a paycheck anymore. I have to work on that.
You can't. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this place I work at now, but it at least it's a paycheck,
Right. You've been there for a while now, since you left Bernard, right?
A couple of years.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a while, man.
Yeah. See, we're over here near Mudville Grill.
Okay.
I have to show you a little bit of the area. You know where Bishop Kenny High School is?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's I'll show you Mudville Grill. You can't miss Mudville Grill. It's where Atlantic and Beach kind of meet together.
Okay.
You see if I can show it to you over here by the light. The sun's coming through here now. It's making me look kind of weird. There's Mudville Grill. Uh-oh. You guys trying to run me over? My goodness. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You got to have some of that, man, when you're running a show. I mean, you got to have a little excitement.
Of course. So Mudville Grill, what kind of food is this? Barbecue? Burgers?
Let me see. Hold on. I'll show you. It's just got like a, the building has a weird shape to it. It's got a big clock out here.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see me out here.
Okay.
I'll show it. It's got a big clock. See if you can see this up here.
Yeah, I see the clock. There it
Like
is.
that.
Cool.
Yeah, can you see that at all?
Yeah, I can see
Or
it.
not? Mudville Grill.
Yeah.
That's it, Mudville.
Pretty good food there?
That was Mudville. Yeah, Mudville Grill. I've really only been over there a couple of times.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I like new food, so.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sports bar kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the car right there.
Nice, dude. That is very nice.
There's the CD player.
Nice.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so everything's going good with you, Josh?
Yeah, the best that can be expected right now.
Yeah, you had me going yesterday. Said you'd got a new job on April Fool's Day.
Yeah. I actually got to get on that and find a job now.
Some people fooled me yesterday. They said Tim Tebow was becoming part of the Jacksonville Jaguar staff, and they were somebody was setting me up on that one.
Oh, wow.
That was an April Fool's Day. Oh, you can see the traffic a little bit now. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's over there. Yeah. Just trying to scope out a little area here.
Okay.
You see, I don't know why it turned around away from me, but these cameras are kind of weird anyway.
It's a good camera, man. It's a really good picture.
It looks all right?
Oh, it looks really good. Yeah. High definition.
It's like a LG. It's better than some of the other ones I've had on the phone, you know?
Yeah, I've always had really good luck with LG.
Let me see if I can pop Mudville Grill up here, maybe pull the window down, and if I don't get in a wreck, I'll show you this. Let me see. See up there?
Yeah.
That's Mudville Grill. And then they've got a clock, actually, if you can see the clock right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a little clock. There's like a little clock in the corner.
And it is on time, too.
Mudville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to turn back around here in a minute.
Okay.
Pull my window. I guess I could take a right and go right on up. Hold on. Unless this is a one-way. I don't give a shit. Let it go. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. This is the right one. I'm just going to boot, scoot, and boogie up here. Okay, here we go. So, Josh.
What's up?
What are you doing with the YouTube channel?
I'm slowly but surely putting my little show together. It's what I've been doing in my spare time since I have so much of it now.
Yeah, how do you find it now? You just type in Josh Murphy or something?
Dazed Grad on YouTube. I'll send you the link.
Okay. I think I've actually been on your YouTube page one time.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
I think a few weeks ago.
Cool. Awesome.
How many episodes you got?
I would say roughly 20.
Okay. You know, I've got 101 episodes of the Teal Shirt Report now, but that goes back to like last year up to now.
That's the Big J Report? Or is that the podcast?
Big J Report, yeah, BigJReport.com is the website, and the Teal Shirt Report is the podcast.
Okay.
So I've got really, I could do a BigJReport.com podcast too if I wanted to, I suppose. You can do about anything you want nowadays.
Right. So, how's the website doing?
Not bad, not bad. I need to get rid of some of the clutter in there and stuff. It's kind of like it's a constant evolving thing, you know.
Yeah, I imagine.
We do update the weather report in there every day, which takes a little bit of work. But I usually go in there late at night and early in the morning and update the weather, and then we put some some local headlines and a lot of sports stuff too.
Okay, cool.
Stuff like that. But I got to turn this. And it's a cool day today.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, it's like 59. It's like Fort Wayne weather, right?
Yeah, it's cold. To me, it is.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like it was 41 this morning. Yeah.
It's like this much above freezing.
Can you see the highway at all?
Was that the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I turned my phone around. I don't know if you can see the highway where I'm driving.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. Man, look at the traffic on the other side is crazy.
Yeah, I bet it's Friday. It's 5 o'clock. People want to go home, man.
Can you see all the people on the other side?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy over there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of taking that shortcut, the scenic route.
Yeah.
You know the old scenic route?
Oh, yeah. We went down that route once.
Yeah, I guess you could. I guess if I was a guest host on your YouTube page, I would just come on like I'm coming on now, right? Something like that.
Right.
I could be on my phone and you'd be on yours, something like that.
I think so.
How are you doing the YouTube channel? Do you have a camera, or how are you doing it?
Yeah, I did. I just got this new camcorder. It's 4K, high definition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, right now I'm recording it on my laptop too. So I.
Okay. I use for the Teal Shirt report. I use my laptop and I have one of those Yeti, one of those blue Yeti microphones. Is what I use.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good. They're the type of mic you have to be like right on top of it, though. You can't be that far away from it, you know.
Yeah.
You have to kind of be right up on it. So if I have to make sure they get really close to the microphone.
So what happened on some of your favorite episodes on the podcast?
What's that?
What's your favorite episode when you were podcasting?
I did one time on the Teal Shirt report called the Toilet Paper Brigade.
Okay.
When people were like, you know, they were like stocking up on toilet paper at the grocery stores, and there wasn't any in there.
Yeah.
And I had a guy one time. I come out of the grocery store, and I said, "Man, they're not open yet. They're opening up at 8 instead of 7." And I started walking across the parking lot, and there was this guy in the parking lot. He pulls his window down. He says, "Back up." He says, "Don't come any closer." Because I guess it's when all that COVID stuff started.
Yeah.
He said, "Back up. Don't come any further." Like he thought I was going to infect him or something.
Yeah, some lady did that to me at the post office. She's like, "Can you please back up?" I guess so.
You gotta wear your mask.
Right.
Put a mask.
Gotta have the mask.
I got a mask. I got a couple of masks.
Yeah.
I need a BigJReport.com mask.
Well, hey, I'm sure you can get one done somewhere.
You can. I've got a logo I'm working on right now, and I think I can order a mask if I want, or I'm probably going to get maybe a couple of coffee mugs, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Be all
The
right.
Big J Report coffee mug, man, I like that. That's a good idea.
The BigJReport.com coffee mug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I told you my dad passed away, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, well, I know your mother passed away before my dad did.
Yeah, it's hard, and I'm right there with your brother.
Yeah, my dad, he fell in the garage and fractured his humerus bone, and he had to get operated on a couple of times. I don't think the hospital handled it that well because we had hospice come over. They were just coming over to kind of meet him.
Yeah.
Because we really weren't wanting to send him over to hospice, but I had a relationship with this hospice group when my wife passed away. So I called him and I said, "Could you just go over there and meet my dad?" And I told my mom, I said, "Don't sign anything with him. Just kind of meet him. We're just going to kind of introduce the hospice people to Dad as kind of something for him later on down the road." And when they came over, they kind of noticed. They said it looked like his hand had gotten infected. His hand had gotten infected, and his arm had gotten infected after he came home from the hospital. And after he fell, it looked like after he fell, he was only at the emergency room for like 2 to 3 or 4 hours, and then they discharged him right away, which I thought was kind of bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to sue the hospital when your dad's 85.
You know, I want to sue the hospital myself, because my mom was on the chemotherapy, and they're like, "You're doing much better. We're going to take you off the chemo and put you on something called immunotherapy is what it's called, which only targets the bad cells. It doesn't target the good ones." But then they fucked up, and they're like, "No, that wasn't right. So we're going to try something else. It's like chemo." So they put her on something else, and I want to sue them because she had like 13 brain tumors, and the hospital they took an X-ray. They're like, "It's a miracle. They all just disappeared." My mom thought it was an act of God. She thought it was a miracle. She actually died believing that, and that's why I want to sue the hospital.
Oh, they told her that, or told you guys that?
Yeah, they took an x-ray. They're like, you have no more brain tumors, and she thought it was like an act of God, man, but that was a lie. And
But they were wrong.
I think they switched the x-rays with somebody else's or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, that's malpractice, man. I think I have a case.
Well, you haven't heard anything yet. My dad had these people from concierge coming over, home health care.
Yeah.
And they used to text me and say, they said, hey, is it okay, Scott, for us to some nurse used to text me, is it okay for us to come over there and see your dad? And I said, yeah, you can do that. And the nurse went over there. She said there was already another nurse over there from concierge. And they said they had to take Dad back to the hospital again because part of his bone was coming out of his shoulder and he was bleeding.
Oh, no.
And that was after he had an operation with Dr. What was that guy's name? He was from the orthopedic guy. What was that guy's name? Rizik, Dr. Rizik. You ever heard of Dr. Rizik?
No. Is he good?
I'm assuming he ain't the best.
Right. Yeah.
But, man, they operated on my dad two different times. One time late at night, like 11 o'clock or midnight. They're calling my mom, telling my mom what they're going to do to Dad.
Yeah.
Like around midnight one night. And, Dad, he just did whatever they told him to do, That's probably like what your mom did.
Yeah.
So they're both in a better place. They really are.
Yeah, that's the best way to look at it.
The problem we have back here is that we miss them really bad,
Yeah.
And that's where the difficulty is. And but you'll see her one day in heaven, Josh. You will.
Yeah. I was thinking about that last night, man. I started getting really depressed, and then I just took myself to bed, and I woke up. Feel a little better today. But.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at. I go to my mom's house a good bit. In fact, me and my brother have both been kind of staying with my mom since my dad passed away, and we've been kind of close to Mom. Mom doesn't want to go to a nursing home or anything.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the basketball goal my dad made for me. Hell, when I was 7 years old, probably it's still up in the concrete in the yard and everything. We had a great basketball driveway to play basketball on. But then, over the years, the ground has come up. You know how it is in Florida.
Yeah.
And it's real bumpy on the driveway now. The driveway is not in that good a shape. And a few years ago, my dad had to lift the house up, and they had to fix the foundation of the house. Because in Florida, you know how bad the ground can be underneath sometimes?
Yeah.
So they had to fix the foundation. I think it was 5, 6, 10 years ago, something like that. It's really kind of expensive, actually. Yep. Oh. So you're not working now, huh?
I've been out for about a month. And
You were working at a bar or something, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You kind of like that better than Bernard.
I was flipping burgers for the bar, and I didn't really like that. I kept burning myself and shit, but it was fun.
You're burning yourself. Yeah, that's not any fun. I don't know, man. There's a lot of options out there for you. There's. I think things are going to start getting better soon.
I think so. It looks like everybody's hiring, man. Everywhere I go, I see hiring signs. So I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, the minimum wage will be going up soon, but I don't know. It's a little different when you work at a restaurant and a bar. If you're working on tips or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. Depends on the kind of job you got, but. I'm not a big fan of Biden, man. He looks like he's getting ready to trip down and fall.
Yeah, that's not good.
I think that Kamala Harris is going to take over and run the world, or try to.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. So here we go. But Yeah, this phone's not too bad. It's a cheap, simple mobile phone, but it's like what is it? It's maybe an LG,
Yeah.
Android type, LG type.
Yeah.
But the videos are pretty good on it. It takes good pictures.
Yeah.
The sound's not too bad. It sounds high def,
Yeah.
So I don't do any of my podcasting on the phone. I do it straight from the the blue Yeti microphones on the laptop's how I do it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It sounds like fun.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I have, gosh, which the coolest part about it is I've got some sponsors.
Oh yeah.
And
Cool.
yeah, and I'm on Anchor. And Anchor, I think I get paid like a few pennies every time somebody watches or listens to my commercial.
Okay. Cool.
Because like all of a sudden it'll say, okay, you've earned $7.85 or something like that.
Nice.
And so it's not too bad. And then I have some other sponsors that pay me, but it needs to get bigger. I can get bigger and get more money with it is what I want. I want to grow it,
Yeah.
I want to grow the thing, but probably not so much the money, but the coolest thing now is probably the fact that they have great stats on there, and you can see exactly where your listeners are.
Okay. Cool.
Like we were growing it. Like, okay, we're on in at least 15 states. Now we're in 19 states. Now we're in as many as 28 states.
Wow,
now we're
cool.
listening to 51 states. So it's a lot of different states now, and it's international too.
That's cool, man.
Internationally, most of the listeners, I think 3% of my total listeners are Northern Ireland. Believe it.
Okay.
They do a lot of drinking up there.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, they like hearing about the Jaguars and.
That sounds like it has a good future, man. If you can get listeners in Ireland, yeah, I think you can get listeners anywhere.
UK, Northern Ireland, but Northern Ireland's part of the UK. And then I have some people in Wales, and I think in and around London, I got about 5 different boroughs in London listen. And, but it's spread out though. It's like over 2,600 listens so far.
Cool.
And and there's a guy that does reports for me sometimes, and what people do, they can message you, they can send you messages, and they're waiting for you in your podcast when you go in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go to your messages and you can actually add messages to your show.
Nice. Cool.
Because I can say, okay, here's Alex Nunnery. He's reporting on this high school game. He even did a few interviews too, stuff like that. So we just kind of keep at it onward. And so I stay pretty busy with the podcast and the internet newspaper, BigJReport.com. So I stay really busy. And then plus I work at Balance, the marketing company. So
yeah.
I mean, I got a lot to do, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool. How long have you been doing the podcast and the website for?
We started the podcast in January of 2020 last year. The BigJReport.com website has been going on since like 2017.
Okay, cool. Good.
Been going, getting close to 4 years on the website.
Cool. Happy anniversary.
Well, it'll end of May, I think. End of May or June, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little puppy dog over there. Let me see if you can see. I don't think the camera's on now, is it?
Yeah, it's on. I'm looking at your steering wheel.
Oh, okay. Let me see if you can. Can you see outside right there?
Yeah, I can see outside.
That's like a big apartment complex they just built about a year ago.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to see everything. It's people say it's on the river. It's actually on the creek.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm glad you're. I'm glad. So, when did you start this chat? Just here in the last day or two?
Yeah, I did. Fairly new.
Did you get out of the tinkle cold, or is that still going?
It's still there. It's just not as lively as it once was.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to put some things in there now and
That was fun.
then. The tinkle cold. Well, I'm glad you're doing. I'm glad you're doing this one. Then this will be okay.
Yeah, this is fun, man. This is a good way to spend my time, I think. So.
Yeah, I think you can do that. YouTube's interesting. You can monetize YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, my best video has got 2,000, almost 2,500 views on it. So I think it takes like a
Oh,
million.
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good.
I was amazed, man. I didn't. But I'm finding something. You got to put when you're putting a title on there, if you put like special trigger words, like if I put Christmas Party 2020, people are going to be searching for that. I put Whataburger. So I try to put something in there that when they search, they'll find it. So.
Yeah, if I get into doing YouTube more, I'll probably put like, there's people that do YouTube that do Jacksonville Jaguar shows. I can actually type in Jacksonville Jaguars, and then people will actually type Jacksonville Jaguars in, and they'll find a lot of shows in there, probably including
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, and then it's kind of funny how that works. You can type in Jaguars, there's a lot of videos in there, and you'll see the main Jaguars videos, and then you'll start seeing all the people that are doing like podcasts and YouTube videos about the Jaguars, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's countless. Any subject. You can type in any subject, if you want to know how to fix something, you just,
Right.
you say, I want to learn how to fix doorknobs. You
Exactly. Yeah. That technology is great for that.
Yeah.
I fixed a lot of shit that way.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. Okay.
So, how did you go about getting sponsors?
Well, I've got.
If that's a bad question, I'm sorry, I won't ask, but.
No, it's a good question. I need to do a lot more than I'm doing, but I've been in the media business for a long time, so I got people that I've worked with over the years that we kind of network together. There's a guy I know, he has a website, not like mine, but similar.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of promotes mine and I promote his, something like that.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Because what I've done, Josh, is I've made my website. It's more targeted to Jacksonville, Duval, North Florida, and surrounding areas. And then I've got people that do some reporting with me. One guy's in St. Johns County, another guy's in South Alabama. And then I know some people up in Georgia, South Georgia. And then Anchor, the one I do the podcast with, they gave me a commercial when I first started that I had to read. And it's on the podcast. And I can actually put it in the podcast, mix it in like 3 times during a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And so that gives you additional plays. And if somebody's listening to it like in Northern Ireland or let's say in the state of Washington, you'll get you might get a quarter of a cent or for a listen or however many pennies it is.
Yeah.
And it'll add up, And sometimes it's kind of funny. I mean, you might wake up one morning from the night before and all of a sudden you've got 50 or 60 new listens.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, and so it does add up. It's like I said, we got over 2,600 listens now. I mean, it sounds like your YouTube channel is doing just about as good as my podcast. Really, if you got like over 2,000 listens on an episode like that.
Right. Yeah.
YouTube has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, you can just sit around and play your guitar on there.
Yeah, I made a theme song for my show too. I'm gonna put this together and I'll send you the first copy of it, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I bought some music. I've actually bought, and I haven't used it yet, but I bought this. It was this theme music I liked that I actually bought the. You know how you can buy some of this royalty free music.
Yeah.
I actually own it now. It's just you know, it's like music beds you can put underneath stuff you're doing. You know.
Yeah.
So I have one of those. Those are kind of cheap. Sometimes you get them on special where you can buy something like that for $30, $60, or $90, and then you own it, you know. And you have so many plays you can play it. I haven't started playing that one yet, but I probably will.
Okay.
And but I'm on Twitter, Facebook. I need to get on Instagram, I guess, more. I'm not really even on Instagram. I think I've got an Instagram, but I really don't use it.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that or a lot of those things.
Yeah, I'm mainly on Facebook because heck, we're on Facebook right now. But like Twitter's not bad. I just don't spend a lot of time on there. I think I'm following maybe 200 people, and there's like 75 people following me right now.
Okay.
But if I spent more time on there, I could get more followers, you know.
Does Twitter help promote your show?
Yeah, you can. There's a thing when I'm on Buzzsprout too. I buy a little thing every month from Buzzsprout, and Buzzsprout allows you to share your podcast to Twitter and Facebook with little videos and stuff. And Buzzsprout has a nice player. They have a player where you see the player, and you just click on the arrow, and then it starts playing the podcast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have to show it to you sometime.
Yeah, that would be great. Twitter? I would love that.
You can do Twitter. You know, you can do Twitter, and the thing about Twitter is I think you can actually share your YouTube videos on Twitter too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll have to get familiar with Twitter. I tried it one time, and I couldn't figure it out, and I put it down, and I never tried again. So.
Yeah, you just need like an email address to connect with Twitter, just like it's similar to Facebook. But yeah, Twitter's kind of weird. I mean, it takes a little while to get used to how to use it. I would get better at it if I used it every day. I probably use it once or twice a week, maybe. I need to use it more often, really.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to get running, Josh.
Okay,
I'm
buddy.
Check on my mom, but hey, I know where to find you now.
Absolutely, man. Have a good weekend.
I'll catch you later, Josh.
All right, later, man.
Good.